Welcome back to Module 4. Derek Thomas here, and so far we've identified the right artists, and you've created professional demos, and you've built your relationships. So now it's time to pitch. So in this lesson, I'm going to give you the exact pitch process, like what to say, how to follow up, and how to handle rejection with grace. So this is where I'd say theory becomes action. So let's go. Before we get tactical, let's talk about our mindset. All right, you are not begging for a favor. You are offering value. Where your song could be the exact thing they need for their next project. So you're not imposing, you're providing a solution. So you want to shift from please listen to my song being needy to I have a song that might be perfect for you, all right, which is more confident. All right, so you want to remember that artists need songs. They're always looking, guys. So producers need writers. They're always building their roster, and music directors need fresh material because they're always searching. And you have something that they want. So I want you to act like it. All right. So let's look at the anatomy of a perfect pitch. So here's the structure of every successful pitch, let's say that I've sent over the last decade. Element one is that you want to have a subject line. Your subject line should be or could be clear and specific. It's not clickbait, or it's not vague. All right, you want to be very professional. I'll give you some examples, some good ones. Uh, Song for your next project with a name, or worship song idea for such and such an artist, or new song that might fit whatever the album or project. Bad ones might be you need to hear this, or quick question, or no subject line at all. Okay. Element two is that you want to be. This is where the first couple of sentences should start with context. How do you know them? Why are you reaching out? For example, hi, my name is, and we met at such and such a conference last year, talked about whatever topic, and I've been following your work and love what you're doing. Or hi, I'm a worship leader, songwriter from whatever city. I've been a fan of yours for years, especially whatever album. Okay? Or hi, my name is blank. We have a mutual friend that suggested I reach out, and they thought my music might resonate with you. So you want to keep it brief and don't ramble. Okay? Element three is the value proposition, which is tell them why you're reaching out and why this matters to them. For example, I recently wrote a song about whatever the theme is, and I immediately thought of you. It feels like it fits the heart of your music, especially whatever the specific reference to their work is, okay? And then say, I'd love for you to hear it. Make it about them, okay? Not you. And then element four, I want to talk about the ask. This is one sentence. Be direct. What do you want them to do? For example, would you be open to listening to a demo? Or can I send you a link to the song? Or are you currently looking for new material for your next project? So you don't be vague, but you're being very clear. All right. Then in element five, which is what I call the link, okay, this is where you give a little bit of technical details, where you provide an easy to access link. Don't attach large files. So the best options would be like private SoundCloud link, or a Dropbox link, a Google Drive link. All these are free. A private Spotify link if it's already released. Okay. Include the song title, the length of it, the key it's in, the beats per minute if it's relevant, and then a brief description. One sentence about the song. The song, not your process. Okay. For example, here's the song, the link, title, Faithful God. Length, 3 minutes and 42 seconds. The key, C major. What it's about, a song celebrating God's faithfulness through every season. Perfect. Okay? Element six is the close. You want to end graciously, don't pressure, and give them an out. For example, no pressure at all. I know you're busy. If it's not a fit, I totally understand. Either way, thanks for your time. Or you could say, I love to hear your thoughts whenever you get a chance. Thanks for considering it. Basically, you want to keep it light, you want to keep it professional, and you want to be respectful. Okay? So let's talk about the full pitch email template that I have. I'm going to give you a complete example. For subject, the song for your next project would be the subject. Song for your next project, Derek Thomas, okay? Hi, my name is, whatever your name is. We met at Worship God Conference last year. Talked about the importance of theologically deep worship songs, blah, 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 right? I've been following your work since then and loved your recent album, especially, and then give them a song title. I recently wrote a song about God's faithfulness through suffering, and I immediately thought of you. It feels like it aligns with the heart of your music. I'd love for you to hear it. Would you be open to listening to a demo? Here's the song. That's the link that you put in there. Then you put title underneath it, Faithful God. Length, 3 minutes and 42 seconds. Key, C major. Little description, a song celebrating God's unwavering presence or faithfulness in our darkest moments. Then say, no pressure at all. I know you're busy. If it's not a fit, completely understand. Either way, thanks for your time. Blessings, Derek Thomas. Phone, email, website, or social. That's it. It's short, it's clear, it's professional, and it's just value focused. All right? Then follow up. Most people don't respond to the first email, so that's completely normal. But here's how to follow up without being annoying. Okay? So follow up number 1. You want to do it after 7 to 10 days. If you haven't heard back in a week, send a brief follow up. All right? So the subject could be regarding song for your next project. Okay? Hi, my name is blank, blank, blank. Just wanted to follow up on the song I sent last week. I know you're busy, so no worries if you haven't had a chance to listen yet. If it's not a fit, totally understand. Just wanted to make sure it didn't get lost in your inbox. Thanks. Put your name there. What you're doing is keeping it short. There's no guilt and there's no pressure. Now, follow up number 2, you want to do 10 to 14 days. All right? If still no response, send one more follow up. Say, hi, my name is. I know things get busy. Just circling back one last time on the song I sent a few weeks ago. If now's not a good time or it's not a fit, no problem at all. I appreciate you even considering it. Thanks again, your name, right? Because after this, you just want to stop and you're going to move on. Okay? Because we're not begging. So when do you stop following up? After 2 follow-ups with no response, stop. If they say not interested, then stop. If they say we're not recording right now, then stop. Don't be that person who won't take a hint. Okay? So then let's just deal with rejection, handling rejection. Let's talk about what happens when they say no, because they will say no a lot. So there's different types of rejection. The first one is they will ignore. They like they just won't respond. They never respond. This is the most common. So you need to be knowing how to handle it. Don't take it personally. They're busy, so just move on to the next pitch. Secondly, they will give a polite no. Thanks for sending, but it's not what we're looking for right now. So you should respond with, thanks so much for listening. I appreciate your time. If you're ever looking for material in the future, I'd love to be a resource, and keep creating, right? You're staying gracious and you keep the door open. The third one is the constructive no. This is a good, but we're looking for something more upbeat or intimate or et cetera, et cetera. So How to respond. Thanks for the feedback. That's really helpful. I have another song that's more what they describe. Would you be open to hearing it? So use feedback to refine your next pitch. Okay. The fourth one would be the not right now response. We love this, but we're not recording for another year. So then your response is no problem. I'll check back with you next year when you're in the studio. Thanks for listening. Then set a reminder to follow up in 6 to 12 months. Okay? The rejection mindset is like this. Remember, it's not about you, it's about fit. Okay? The song must, it might not be great. The artist might love you, or the song might be great and the artist might love you. But if it doesn't fit their project, it just doesn't fit. Every no gets you closer to a yes. So I've been rejected hundreds of times doing this. But the yeses, they're completely worth it. Okay? So you want to keep track of your pitches. All right? Create a system so that you know who you're pitching to. Get a spreadsheet, something so that you know who you're pitching to. Have the artist's name on there, the song title that you pitched, the date it was sent, the status of it, whether it's pending or no response or it's been rejected, accepted, or recorded. Then follow up date. When did you follow up? The notes that you have concerning it, because it will all help you in the end, because you'll know who you pitched to, when to follow up, and you'll be able to track your success rate, and then you'll learn, what's working. So here's the assignment for this lesson. Write your first pitch email using the template. Choose one artist from your target list and then write a complete pitch email like I just showed you how. Okay? Step 2, I want you to send it. Don't write it and don't send it. Write it and send it. Don't overthink, just send it. And then you'll refine as you go. Step 3, I want you to do a follow-up reminder. Set up a follow-up reminder. 7-10 days from now, check in if you haven't heard anything. Okay? Step 4, post it in the community. I just sent my first pitch to whoever you sent, whatever artist name. Nervous but excited, all right? Because look, in the next lesson, we're going to be talking about working with producers and music directors. These guys are the gatekeepers who can give you consistent opportunities, all right? So let's get ready for it. See you there.